For those of you who've been to MEA, you know where I am right now. It's actually my favorite part of the campus. The library, full of books about wisdom and midlife and transitions and purpose and aging, etc. So one of my favorite books is this little book. Some of you have read it. Chip. That's a long time ago, that picture. It's called Flatline on the Faultline. My life between 45 and 50. The only place you can find this little book is here in this library, because I never published it for the general population. You can't find it on Amazon. It's a short read. It takes about an hour. But what I wanted to say about this book is it's really based upon the premise: in your wounds lies your wisdom. Your painful life lessons are the raw material for your future wisdom. And between 45 and 50, I had just the worst experience. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And so I really had to sort of metabolize that experience, make sense of it, digest it, and then say, how is it going to serve me in the future? So in rereading this book recently, I just realized, my God, what a testament that was to being stuck in the chrysalis, being stuck in that dark, gooey, solitary place where you feel like you're never going to get out of it. And so I got to say two things. Number one is, when you're going through that time, gosh, documenting what you're learning along the way, not because you're going to write a book about it necessarily, but just because you will have the history, you'll have the raw material to go back to and say, man, I made it through that time. And the value in having that is both for yourself, understanding you can make it through a difficult transition, but it's also to share with others. So that's one thought. A second thought is, come on down to MEA, because quite frankly, this book's only available here, and it is a book dedicated to the idea that midlife isn't a crisis, it's a chrysalis. And we need to help ourselves through that chrysalis. We don't have to do it alone. So I hope you'll come down, hang out in this library. Man, this library has got 800 books of all kinds of topics that are relevant to the midlifer who's ready to emerge from the chrysalis and be the colorful butterfly. Thanks.